Struggling to pass the PMP exam? I have thousands of sample questions and solutions to help you. Let's get started. During the initial stages of a project manager must prioritize certain tasks to reduce uncertainty and manage risks. Which of the following approaches should be used to prioritize work effectively in this context? With each answer, think yes, no, or maybe. A, focus on tasks that are unique and or risky. So would I do those tasks first? I think so if I want to manage risk and reduce uncertainty, but let's keep going. Prioritize routine tasks. Well, no, I want to do my routine tasks last if I'm trying to manage risk. Let's go to C. Delay tasks with high levels of uncertainty. B and C are really saying the same thing. Tasks with high level of uncertainty, I want to do them first if I want to reduce the uncertainty on my project. D, assign equal priority regardless. No, risky tasks we should work on first. Therefore, I'm going to click on answer A. You can see we got this answer correct. I'm not going to read all this. Pause the video. What were the keywords in the question? How do those words match up with the correct answer? Why is this answer right? What are the key takeaways from the question? Early stage work should focus on reducing uncertainty and managing risks. Risk-based prioritization ensures high-risk elements are addressed first. Do the risky stuff first. And then I talk about how you might do this, whether you're predictive or agile or hybrid. Here's the part that I think all of you want. How do we use this idea to help us study for the PMP exam? Let's go right here. PMP takeaway. Early stage project work should focus on risk reduction. Prioritizing high-risk tasks first helps ensure a smooth transition. Would you like to see another question? Great, let's keep going. What are the key words in the question? In adaptive project management approaches, such as Agile, how is planning typically conducted to accommodate changing requirements and maintain flexibility? The question is about Agile. With each answer, yes, no, or maybe. A high-level release plan is created up front. Detailed planning conducted at the beginning of each iteration. A sounds good, but let's keep going. Planning is avoided as much as possible. I don't like avoided. I don't like as much as possible. There absolutely is planning in Agile. It's just different than traditional. C, planning is done mostly at the beginning of the project. Well, no. C is true for traditional predictive project management. D, comprehensive planning is conducted up front. C and D are saying the same thing. As each other, they're both talking about traditional. Therefore, I'm going to go with answer A. So great, we got this correct. Pause the video if you want to see all the details here. What were the keywords in the question? How do they match the right answer? Why is this answer right? Here are the two areas most people ask about. What are the key takeaways from the question? Agile planning occurs at multiple levels. A high-level release plan at the start, detailed iteration or sprint planning for each sprint or iteration. And then here are some Agile best practices. Here's the part almost everyone wants. How does this relate to the PMP exam. Understand the different planning levels in Agile. Do you know what we mean by release planning and iteration planning and backlog refinement? Okay. How to answer similar questions. Let's go here. The biggest takeaway. Agile combines high-level release planning and detailed iteration planning. Should we do another question? Great. A PM is working with the team to plan routine work for the current project or upcoming project. Which of the following approaches should the project manager consider to optimize decision-making, maximize the benefit of available information? Maybe you want to pause the video and figure out the answers on your own. A, make decisions as early as possible to minimize the risk of delays. No, just the opposite. Let's keep going. Plan routine work based on last responsible moment. Do you know what LRM means? Sometimes we hear about it with Agile, sometimes with Lean. Yes, we want to plan the routine work as late as possible. C, make decisions based on the least complex option. No, just because something is least complex doesn't mean it's best. D, okay, I don't like the word always. Always postpone decision making. Well, that relates to last responsible moment for sure, but I don't like the word always. Gather as much information as possible. No, we want to gather enough information to move on. I think the best answer is B. I'm going to click on it. We got it correct. Keywords in the question, pause and read that. How are they matched to the right answer? Why is this answer right? Again, pause the video and read all this. Here are the two sections people love. What are the key takeaways from this question? Last responsible moment. Do you know what that means? It's a decision-making strategy where we delay until the last possible time we can make the decision without causing delays or adding risk. We want to gather the most relevant up-to-date information. Okay. Why do we associate this with routine work? Routine work is often repeatable. If we delay decisions, this gives us flexibility. Where do we think about last responsible moment in Agile and Lean and just in time? It keeps going. Here's what you really want. PMP exam tips related to this concept. How to answer similar questions. Here's the takeaway. Last responsible moment helps the project team optimize decision-making by delaying commitments until you have the best available information, leading to smarter, more efficient project execution. You can see I have 13 questions here. In this quiz, we've only looked at 3. I have thousands of sample questions where I explain why the right answers are right, the wrong answers are wrong, where we talk about keywords, where we talk about exam tips. Click below if I can help you more.